So today we are going to be using a band held in place by a door anchor and a step ladder to do chest and tries and a tiny bit of cardio. To start out, we're going to warm up just as we always do with our upper body stuff with some rotator cuff exercises and some face pulls. So I have, two separate band handles here. We're going to do things unilaterally or just with one arm. And so I'm going to turn it into one handle. Take one band handle, loop the other one underneath the band through that triangle. Good, now you're going to take and loop the second one back and through. You should be able to pull this tight and you have now one single handle. All right, so let's start with that external rotation. You're going to have the anchor point about shoulder height, chest height, shoulder height, somewhere right around there. You're going to step away so that there's a light resistance. Glue the elbow to the side, roll the shoulders back, firm the belly, planting down through the feet, slight bend in the knees, neutral pelvis, and rotate out. Good, and we're gonna go 8 more, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good, 10 solid ones. Now every other arm I'm gonna have to face away from you, but I'll always do the one facing you first so you can see what I'm doing. So let's turn it around, get the opposite hand, glue the elbow to the side, rotate out. Good, and we are 8 more, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, internal rotation. So holding the inside hand with the band now, step away from the anchor point. You're gonna rotate in. Good, rotate in. Elbow is glued to the side and you're just rotating across the body. And let's go 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Turn around, switch sides. Opposite hand, step away from the anchor point and rotate in across the body. Good, and 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, once more we're gonna get that external rotation. Out, out. Good, we're gonna do a total of 3 sets of each. I like to switch hands in between because then that takes care of the rest period of time when you're getting that other hand. All right, and turn it around. External rotation on the other side. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. All right, another set of internal rotation. Step away from the anchor point, cross the body. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And switch sides. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good, one more set of external rotation. Rotate out. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it around, get the other side. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're gonna turn the single handles into double again. So just loop the handle through and then loop the other one back through that one. Now we have 2 handles. We're doing 3 sets of 10 of all of our warm-up exercises. So if you do wanna pause the video, just do all of those in consecutive order, feel free. However you would like to do your warm-up. All right, now what we're gonna do here is you step away from the anchor point so that your hands are suspended out in front of you, and you're just gonna slowly bring them down to the waist. Good, slowly bring them down. And make sure your shoulders are back. When I say retract the scapula, that just means shoulders back, and then gently release them down the back so that you have perfect posture. Firm the belly, nice straight spine. Neutral pelvis means that your rump is neither too extended or too tucked forward, just right in the middle, a nice loose area. Rooting down through the heels, keep a nice Bend in the knees, just a slight bend so they're not locking out. All right, and pause. So we've got this, and then we'll do face pulls, and then we're gonna hop into our workout. All right, resting for about 30 seconds in between each set. It's nice to, even when you're doing endurance work like this, give yourself a tiny rest. All right, next set, slowly lower down, shoulders back, firm that belly. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Again, we're doing 3 sets of 10 repetitions here. And last set. Bring it slowly down. No need to tighten those hands around the handle. Just kind of hold it loosely. And 4, 3, 2. Good. All right. So face pulls might be the most important exercise you ever do for the upper body. During basically our day-to-day, oftentimes either we hunch or we slump or we're bending over doing something, and so our shoulders internally rotate. So to correct this, you roll the shoulders back and you externally rotate them, and that is what a face pull does. That's where it comes into things. So what you're going to do with your face pull is you're going to make 90-degree bends in your elbows. Your thumbs are on the inside, facing backwards. Now you're going to slowly bring them back to basically parallel with the shoulders and gently drop them about an inch and bring them forward. Now essentially it's pulling towards the face. So you're here and back and here and bring it forward. Keep the 90-degree bend. You're just externally rotating that rotator cuff. Now bring it forward again. Good, and let's do 3 more good repetitions. You'll feel the shoulder blades coming together as you're back in that final part of the exercise. Good, last one. Back and release. So essentially from the front, it looks like here, open up, drop the shoulder blades down. It's a slow and controlled, very, very small movement, but it's really working some of those muscles that'll just keep our shoulders where they need to be. All right, we're gonna do 2 more sets. Bring it up, thumbs towards the back on the inside, and back. Good. And let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. 2 days ago, I did a pretty killer arm workout, so I'm really feeling it now. That's why my resistance is as light as it can be today. All right, make those 90-degree bends. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out. So we're gonna start our chest and tris workout today, and in between sets, we're just gonna do some marching in place or some stepping up if you have that step ladder or some stairs available. So to start out, we are going to turn the bands into a single handle. Take and loop the handle through that triangle, and now take the opposite handle and loop it through the other one. And you've got your single band. So we're gonna do what's called a saw. So saw, you're basically internally rotating, glue the elbow to the side, internally rotate across the belly, and then you're gonna extend the elbow and come back. And when you extend, that's when you're gonna feel it in the triceps, and you're gonna end up feeling it in the chest. So roll the shoulders back. Let's try 5 repetitions. Internally rotate, extend, and back. Now find a resistance that's a bit of a bit of a challenge for you, but remember we are going to do 3 sets of 10. So internally rotate, extend, and back, out. Internally rotate, extend, back, out. Now let's do 8 more. Rotate, out. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Good, 4 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hopefully you felt a slight burn there. Now let's turn it around. Take the other hand. We're going to do our saw on the other side. So you won't be able to see me, but you'll be able to imagine. All right, so we are here. Rotate that arm in and extend across the body. Good. That was 3 repetitions. Let's get 7 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out, roll those shoulders back, step it back to get the other side. So I am facing you now. Internally rotate, extend the elbow across the body, and out. Good, we have 9, out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, hopefully you're feeling a slight burn. 3, 2, 1. Especially in this first week, you don't want to use the heavy resistance bands. I would just think about feeling it out, feeling how you are the next day. Because these are little muscles that, people just don't oftentimes work. All right, other arm, rotate it in and extend the elbow. Let's do 9 more solid repetitions. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, shake it out. Last set of the saw. Then we're going to move to our vertical press. All right, elbow is glued to the side. Rotate in and extend the elbow across the body. Let's do 9 more solid ones. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, switch sides, opposite hand. Grab your hand or your handle and rotate in and extend the elbow. Let's do 9 more. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now what we're going to do is take and make a double handle once more. So we have 2 separate sides to our band. So loop it through, and now we have our 2. All right, so you're going to face away from the anchor point, and you'll be positioned in between the band handles. We're going to start with a vertical press, and that's just straight out in front of you. So you're going to turn the knuckles forward and just keep a nice straight line from wrist to elbow to shoulder, just coming straight out in front of the chest and back. Straight out in front of the chest, and bring the elbows back to just behind that back. Good. Now when you come out, we're not locking out the elbows. You're bringing the band handles to meet in the middle at full extension, but you're keeping a slight bend in the elbows. Good, and let's give 4 more. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And here's where we are going to bring our step tool or just marching in place into this exercise. So I'm going to take 10 repetitions. So 10. Now if you're using the ground, just march in place. And we are 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, bring it down, grab your handles, step down in between the handles. All right, now we're gonna come out and back in. So we're doing our vertical chest press. Straight out in front, keep a slight bend in the elbow at full extension. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the bands, find your step ladder, find the ground. If you're on the ground, you're just marching in place. Make sure those knees come to chest height. Sorry, not chest height, hip height. Chest would be a bit ambitious. All right, and we are 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, bring it down. Final set, vertical chest press. Grab your handles. Make sure to keep that straight line, knuckles forward, not a bend, a nice straight wrist. All right, and press out. Good. Great chest exercise. Probably one of the most worldwide recognized is the chest press. And we are 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, release the bands, march it up. We are 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, bring it down. Now we're gonna do an incline press, and so that isolates the top of the pec, the top of the chest. We're gonna take our door anchor and we're gonna bring it down a tiny bit, just so that it's easier for there to be resistance as we press out above us. So bring it down about a foot, and once more you're gonna step down in between the handles, holding them evenly, one in each hand. All right, now you're just gonna start at shoulder height with the handles, and you're gonna gently press out at a 45-degree angle away from the chest. Bands still meet in the middle. The bands may touch on either side of your face. It's a little bit awkward, but we'll power through. Good, now 4 more good ones. Again, not locking out the elbow when you're at full extension. And 3, and 2, and 1. All right, marching in place or your step ladder. We are 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice, good posture, firm core, firm belly. All right, grab your handles. Get ready for set number 2, incline chest press. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the bands. One more set to go. And step it up in place or on your ladder. 10, 9, 8. Keeping good form while you step. Keeping the knee in line with the hip. Ankle in line with the knee. And 4, 3, 2. I like to pump my arms with it because it just adds a little bit more movement, a little bit more core engagement. All right, step into your bands. Last set, incline chest press. Starting shoulder height, knuckles forward. Good. Now here we have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. All right. You know the drill. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, our next exercise, we have 3 to go. Pec fly. Pec flies are great. They definitely isolate the pec. So there's not any tricep involvement. But if you're just looking to isolate that pectoralis, major and minor, then you got a pec fly. So with a pec fly, what you're gonna do is bring your elbows to shoulder height. Find about a 30-degree bend in the elbow, and this is where your arms are gonna stay the whole time. They are not flexing or extending, but you are going to bring the bands together in front of you and open back up. Good, bring the bands together and open back up as if you're flying and you're extending your wings. All right, let's go 7 more repetitions. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the bands. Find your walking, your stepping, whatever you're doing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, next set number 2, pec fly. Now your knuckles are facing inward, but keep a nice straight line from wrist to elbow. Find your shoulder height, 30-degree bend in the elbows, stationary, and now bring the bands together and open back up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the bands. Find your steps. I like to add steps into my weights routine sometimes because it means I have to get less when I walk. It takes me that much closer to my 10,000 step a day goal, which sounds insane, but it's actually only 5 miles. And in a normal day, the average person gets about 3.5 without even trying. So it's actually not too insurmountable. Though I'll admit, sometimes it takes Pokemon Go to get me out getting my steps in. All right, last set, pec fly. Bend those elbows, bring them together. Good, shoulder height. Firm the belly, rooting down through those heels. And we are 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the bands. All right, take your breather. Next exercise, tricep extensions. So you may be wondering why we haven't done a whole lot of tricep isolation, and it's because I like to go biggest muscles to smallest, and so the tricep is a lot smaller than the pec. We're gonna take and make a single handle again. So one handle through that triangle, now opposite hand through that other triangle. And here we are. So you're gonna face the anchor point. And you want that straight wrist to elbow. So you don't want your wrist to be cocked down or up or out to the side. Just keep it straight here. And you're gonna glue the elbow to the side and just bring that forearm down against the resistance. And that is extending and really working into that tricep. Good. We have 4 more, 3, and 2, and 1. All right, switch sides. And extend here. Glue the elbow to the side, roll the shoulders back. Think about posture. Now you are tipping at the waist slightly, but you're not tipping too much. We're not talking tabletop, just a couple of inches, just to make it more comfortable for you to get into that position for your tricep extension. And we are 3, and 2, and 1. Release. Get our steps in. Find your place. 10, 9, 8. If you're walking in place, make sure those knees are coming up. We are 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, face that anchor point. Glue the elbow to the side. Extend. Extend. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You may choose to hold both handles when you're doing a single handle exercise so that it's not swinging around. Whatever you prefer. All right, let's find our steps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring it down. Final set. Grab your handle, tip at the waist, firm the belly, and bring that forearm back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I apologize. I start counting late with some of them, so it might seem like less repetitions, but we're getting 10 each side. All right, last set of steps here for this exercise. Up. Good. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and bring it down. All right, so the last exercise is called a skull crusher. And we're gonna do double band for this particular exercise. You're gonna face away from the anchor point and step in between those band handles. Find 90-degree bends right out in front of you, right in front of each shoulder. Good. Now, you're gonna have the goal of not moving the humerus at all. Keep it stationary, thumbs to the inside, but you're gonna extend that forearm and bring it back. Good, out and back. If you were laying down, you would have a weight in your hands and it would be descending towards the forehead. So it's a lot safer to do this with a band because there's not a chance that something's gonna literally crush your skull. That's where it got the name. And 3, 2, 1. Release down. Roll the shoulders. Shake the hips. Step it up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Next set. When we're done, we're going to do some stretching for the chest and tris and shoulders. Bring those 90-degree bends up with the elbow and hinge out. Hinge. Try for that full range of motion, really coming back towards the forehead and coming all the way out without locking out that elbow. Good, and we are 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the bands. Up or forward, whatever you're doing to get those steps in. And we are 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Last set. Good, gently extend and come back. You'll notice a difference if you can keep that humerus still, because then all the focus and all that power is coming from the tricep directly. Good, and we are 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Whew. All right. Let's just do some standing mobile stretches. You're gonna open the chest, release down the back. Open the chest, release down the back. Inhale as you open. Exhale, release. Some shoulder rolls here. And release. Good. Those deep inhales and exhales really do help bring the body back to a good place. A nice little equilibrium, bringing the heart rate down. Good. Now, take your arms and gently lace fingers so that your palm is facing your back. Good. Now slowly hinge forward and just relax. Just allow your head and neck to hang. This is called a forward fold, but keep your knees bent. Just keep them bent, resting the palms down into the lower back. Now slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. Good. Release the palms. Now we're going to take and do what's called a unilateral doorway stretch. So ideally, what you're going to do is open the door and place each forearm on either side of the door frame and then gently step through. I can't do that right now because my cat will get out. And so, if you're also unable to do that, we're going to do it one at a time. So take your right arm and place it shoulder height against the door. Good. Find that 90-degree bend. Take your inside right leg and gently step through so that it's in front of your left. And you're just going to slowly lean forward until you feel a stretch in your pec and the muscles to the side of it. It's a very easy muscle to overstretch, so you want to be careful. Don't lean too far. We're not trying to make ourselves uncomfortable, but just till we feel it. Good, and hold it there. They say it takes 30 seconds to elongate a muscle in a stretch, so we'll try for that 30. We worked it hard today, so we'll reward ourselves with this nice little stretch. Good, and while we stretch, if you would like to, you can close your eyes and just focus on your breath. Inhale, filling the diaphragm, filling the belly. Exhale, release. Good, let's get the other side now, taking the opposite arm right out to the doorway here. Step through with that other leg and gently lean into your stretch. Eyes are closed. Keep focusing on that breath, and as you inhale, think about any tension, any anxiety, any worry, and gently exhale it away. Good, begin to visualize the inhale. Exhale and just push the cares away. Take this next few minutes just for yourself, just to clear your mind. Good, and release. Now face your doorway. We're going to take those arms just straight out in front of us and place the palms flat on the door. Stepping back just a little bit, you're going to tip at the waist with a flat back. Good, only a little bit until you start to feel a stretch in the back of your legs. Good, you're going to feel it in your shoulders too. Relax and release the head and neck and just let your head and neck hang. Feel the stretch in the back of the body. Now keep those knees slightly bent. It doesn't take much. You'll feel it in your calves and your hamstrings. Now the goal here is the flat back, because with a rounded back, you'll notice the stretch completely goes away, especially in that lower body. So keep that flat back. Good. Now eyes are closed. Continue with your breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Release the tension. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Good. Gently come up, stepping towards the door. And now we're going to get into those triceps. So you're going to take that right arm up over the head and gently tip the elbow so that it's bent behind the back. Now bring that left arm behind the back, and you're not having to grab fingertips, but just feel a stretch in the triceps, just with that slight bend in the elbow. And if you like, you can sweep the left arm up and over and gently hold behind the elbow and tug in and slightly back behind the body. You'll feel a greater stretch in the tricep. Continue with your breath. Exhale. Good. Inhale. And if you exhale with a you'll find that it's actually fairly therapeutic. Release the arms. Now bring that left arm up. And here we can do the light assisted stretch again, holding behind the elbow, gently back and in towards the body. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Good. Now, just because we did some cardio today, let's always stretch those hip flexors. So what you're going to do is lean the inside arm, that right arm, on the door. You're going to take the left outside leg and just step it behind that right leg. Good. Now bend the right knee. And now gently come up onto the ball of your foot until you feel a stretch in that outer hip. Good. Now if you're having any pain in your arches, step that foot back down and then just slowly bring that outer hip forward. You're still gonna feel a nice stretch in your hip. Just keeping it open, easing the tension. We use a lot of hip flexors with those steps. And come forward. All right, we're gonna get the other side. So opposite arm to the inside. Now take the other outside leg, step it behind, sink into a lunge position. And if it does help, think about your lunge is a 90-degree bend in the forward knee, a 90-degree in the back. Now lean into that outer hip, whether your heel is down on the floor or you're balancing on that ball of your foot. But lean into the outer hip and feel the stretch as your hip opens. All right. Well, we are done. Drink your water and keep getting those steps in. Thank you.